whatever niche you enter is what is going to determine the amount of views you are going to be getting over time. So finding the right niche to start with is probably the most important part of your journey when you start out. So you want to get it right. You don't want to just go into anything. You don't want to feel like, I have a need for crypto. So I think I know things about crypto. Let me just start doing cryptocurrency now. And probably cryptocurrency is going to make me money on YouTube. That's not how it works. Or you say, I'm a fitness coach. I think if I start doing fitness right now, I might just, I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying that it's not a way to start out on YouTube. If you're passionate about something, you can do that. It's something that has worked for other people, but it's going to take you a long time. But what I'm talking about right now, people that are interested in doing faceless automation, but that's a very different conversation. You just don't go into anything. You want to be very sure. You want to know whether the niche you're entering right now is getting views in this moment. Niche finding is the most important part of your YouTube journey. In this video, I'm going to show you a hack to finding niche. It's something that has not been done anywhere on YouTube. You can't find this particular method anywhere on YouTube, and it's a cheat code. If you know how to do this, start getting this right every time you create a new channel. All right, let's get into it. So, firstly, you have to have this YouTube niche encyclopedia that came with all the niches that went viral in 2026, and it came with sub niches you can go into. So, like now, stock market. Stock market came with popular sub niches under stock market. Like for instance, you see there's investing, there is dividend stocks, there is market crashes. Now, each of these sub niches, they're a whole channel on their own. You can still get more sub niches from investing. You can break it down, but this is as far as it goes. Now you see, like in this video, I'm going to take like some examples of these sub niches because I like sub niches more than just going to a broader niche. It doesn't really make any sense. Like doing stock market, there are so much videos on stock market itself on YouTube. So going to looking for a sub niche to like just focus on and build a structured channel around is more effective and works better. So um for this now, we can let's start with this. Let's start with let's start with let's start with stock market since you're already there. Basically, now this is investing in stock market. Investing is a sub niche. It has, I think, you can we can do something like, let's say, stock market investing, because you can invest in different ways and not just stock market. So we can say stock market investing as a sub niche YouTube. So let's go on our incognito mode and go to youtube.com, and let's search for sub stock market investing. Nice, okay, series. Stock market investing. So firstly, yeah, there are different ways to look for titles if you want to start out. But now I want to check I want to check the niche itself if it's getting views in this moment. So I'm not going to like go too deep into it. But now I want you to see, you see all these titles that are popping up. These keywords are ranked by the most search from the, I think it's from the best to the worst, I think so. So from the you see this first one is saying stock market investing for beginners. And these are titles, this particular from this first one here to the last one, these are titles you can just write down, maybe open a note somewhere and just write them down as things that you can just branch into and they'll probably start to structure your channel around. You get, so they are a good way to start because people are literally searching for it. So if you create videos that people are searching for, most of the times it doesn't go wrong. So but right now we want to check whether the niche is doing very well. So no, let's search for stock markets for investing. Stock market investing firstly. Okay. So literally the same thing. So This video was made 2 years ago by Mark Tilbury. I don't think that's somebody you want to use that channel to know whether your channel is going to work. So let's search by popularity. I think in my previous video I showed you how to use this. If you want to do that, it's a very good to learn how to use your filters this month. Another good tool you can use in vidIQ. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is you say RBI launched plastic notes, big update for Indian currency. I don't know how this is ABC. This is related to stock markets. It has 2.5 million views in 7 days, like 7 days ago. Okay, now this one was made 2 weeks ago. The SpaceX IPO. SpaceX IPO, excuse me, casual finance. So this is one. This is a good example. You can see now. This is what I usually do. Me basically, I might just go to this channel. I go to this channel and I'll just start making their videos one after the other, and I'll just follow their system to build my own channel. That's something I do, right? But this is an example. This channel is relatively very. I think this channel is a new channel. Yeah, this channel started in July 2016, 2025. Let's see when they had their first viral video. 2 months ago. So the first viral video came 2 months ago, based for impact. But what did they really do, man? Say, okay, this is still stock market. Let me just play this video.
Wait, how old is the new hire? I don't know, but
So why I'm looking at all this is to just give me a broader idea of how
you must be the new analyst.
like how the market
biggest risk
is
to the
working, excuse me, how the market is working right now, and if it's something I want to go into, and how the format of the video is made. Again, that's a very, very important factor. You want to know the format of the video, if it's repeatable, if it's something you can do easily, or it's something you want to, you can build a system around that, um, that you can easily replicate. It's better you can easily replicate the video than just creating a very good video that you can only make once. You understand? So it's something you should check.
United States economy was never the AI bubble. It was never China, and it was never the orange man in the Oval Office. It's something much more boring.
I think this type of channels are popping up recently. So basically, you're seeing and this niche, this stock market investing niche is looking very good, right? How I used to see, like how I judge when a niche is going, like is looking very good. I used to see these views as audience because they are actual people that watched it. They're not just videos like they didn't buy it. It's humans that are watching the video. What it means is 1.1 million people are like interested in this topic in the last 2 weeks, which means this topic is this niche has the potential to do well if you do everything you have to do right. Like you do your thumbnails right, you do your titles right, your video delivery, you deliver your video very well, your script is good. What it means is because the niche is already like people are already interested in the niche in this period, you have a big chance that your video might go viral. Your video or your channel might pop off. You understand? So you want to that's how I used to judge my when I'm researching. I look at it like that. I look at this 1.1 million views. Okay, in the last 2 weeks. No, even it's a big channel. Maybe like let's say because how YouTube does it is like most of the times it show like it's not just about the subscriber. Subscriber works. Don't like let anybody tell that subscriber don't work. Subscriber work most of the times, but not like to the point of getting 1.1 million views. Do you understand? If you have 1.1 million subscribers, probably like 100k, sometimes 10k people might be the only people that are really, really interested in like following you up back to back. Every video you drop, they want to watch it. Like that's how it is. But there is a chance that with your 1.1 million subscribers, so YouTube trust your channel like that. You've done it over time. That okay, let's show this video to these people more. You understand? So you're going to get more reach based off of your subscriber and the fact that you've shown in the past that okay, I'm reputable. Like you can trust me. So YouTube usually show channels with bigger subscribers to a larger audience. So that's for me, that's my explanation of how subscribers work in this period. Before it's different, but right now that's how it works. So yeah, what I'm seeing and this stock market is something that I like and I might want to go into it. So let's see, since we've checked. Now note that let's look for notepad again. It's not I don't recommend trying because the niche is on this ebook. You can just carry any niche and try. No, I don't recommend that. I believe that you still have to do your research, what I'm doing right now, to still figure out which niche which niche I should go into. Do you understand? Because is it's something that you can never really like know all. You understand? You can there's so I don't think anybody can give you a format that or a formula that just works, but people can give you the data of things that are working. It's like why we have analytics. It's your data. You can see what has happened, what's happening. You can use that to judge your video. So um, let's go into the next. Now we've seen that investing, stock market investing. So let's write this down: stock market investing. So if you're looking for a new niche, you can just start with this: stock market investing. Before now, another thing to do again is to look for formats. There are different formats. Look for a format you can easily replicate. If you want to do a face channel, this is a very good way to start too. You can use this research method to find your niche. Now, this channel, their format is like is podcast, sitting face like inviting a top guest, I believe. So that's their format. So that's what's working for them. The other one we saw, the first video we watched was a cartoon like style with I think this was image, a lot of image and stick man. That's it. This one. So you want to just find a way. You want look for something that works for you and that you can easily recreate. Now let's go back and check our and pick a different so you can still go to and see there's another one, stock market trading psychology. This is a different niche. Okay, I might just say trading psychology. Sorry if you don't like stock market and I'm using it so much. I'm just giving you an example. The ebook is so much. I can't do everything, so I'm just using one. I'm just using this one as a way for you to learn. Okay, you see this stock market trading psychology. Again, you can still use these search suggestions to know what to go into if you want to. But since you're just looking for niches, trading psychology. I don't know. Right now, I'm not seeing crazy ass amount of views. Okay, let's see. 10 months ago. Let's see if we can filter by popularity and still go in the last 1 month. Wow, I just saw something that's crazy. Okay, okay. So I'm not going to use this video as any data because I think but it's good though. All right, 3 weeks ago. This video was made 3 weeks ago. Like Einstein of Wall Street. 108K 3 weeks ago. So 108K people are interested in this particular topic as at 3 weeks ago. All right. Well, I think it's getting views, but I cannot. I want something that's amazing, something that I'm sure that okay, 1 million views. This thing is doing very well. Right now. 500K views. This thing is doing very well right now. I can just try and go into it. Do you understand? So I'm not gonna do this. I'll not write it down. I'll just look for something else. Now this is how to use the ebook. I'll look for something else. Let's say let's go back there. So we're not doing that. Let's look for something else. Okay, let's say XRP commentary. So instead of writing for XRP commentary, we'll just take XRP. Okay, XRP. 2K views 1 hour ago. So let's filter by popularity. Okay, okay. 80K views 8 days ago, 3 weeks ago. Honestly, Lucky, I like this though. It's looking good. I think this is something 4 weeks ago because these channels are not so like I've seen these channels before and they're not too big. This is something I can go into. I like it because there are lots of people getting views in it. It's not just one channel. See, there are different people getting views, and it's finance, so the RPM is probably very high. Like it just depends on what you know. Again, over time, you might just understand this better. Like you see, I didn't choose the trading psychology because of some reasons best known to my understanding, but I'm choosing this XRP, even though it's getting lower views for some reasons. Yeah, I just feel like one of the things I can explain to you now is that it's more community driven. Like XRP is community driven, so it's easy for people to be fans of it. So you can get views like that. uh That's why I'm like taking out the XRP. You need to know all this as well. So we can go back to the trading to the and look for something else. YouTube growth. Okay, let's see. Let's check faceless channels. Okay. This video was posted 7 days ago, 30K views, popularity. Again, this is another thing that has community. Again, so it depends on factors like if a large amount of creators are getting views constantly with it, so it's still trending. Something you can do 406K. This is a niche. This one is a good niche. Basically, how to edit like a pro. This is okay. 4 weeks ago. So basically, like 406K people are interested in this topic in the last 4 weeks. So 10 faceless channels niches 3 weeks ago. Wow. So this is another niche we can write down. Faceless channels. Faceless channels. All right, let's look for something else. I'm gonna do five. Uh, let's go to e. I think you meant esports. Or let's say GTA. GTA as well is like community driven as well. So we can again GTA now. Another thing you want to do is something like GTA is community driven, but you still want to figure out a format that is easily replicable again, because that's one of the difficulties with English like this. Finding a format that is easily replicable and is doesn't have too much copyright issues. And I think again one of the with GTA, I think it's short videos that works based on what I've seen. It's short videos that works here. You can see 7 million views, 2.4 million views, 2.5 million views, 76 million views 1 year ago. Right. So you might just want to look for you want to look for a format you can easily replicate, easily replicable. Okay. So I think this person is just recording the game and adding audio to it. So if you have a console, I think if you're there's a camera setting that you can do like this, and then he records it and play the game. That's what this person is doing basically. But this video was made 6 years ago. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that's most likely what he's doing. If you know what he's doing, you can drop it in the comment section for people. So, but that's one thing you want to check. You want to check the format if it's something you can easily replicate. Okay, you can see this is this video is over 1 hour long. Over 1 hour long. He has 20 million views. This guy is just playing game.
You all remember in the last
But he
episode,
has commentary.
Nico and I almost killed our arch enemy, Tommy Versace, by sneaking onto his island. But then he escaped. He fled to one of his there too.
Okay,
So it's
so the same guy is here. This is a niche that is, bro, this niche is crazy. 3 weeks ago.
my Lamborghini evolves. So we're all thinking the same thing here, right? How does a Lamborghini? Oh, hey, it does. What is that? It does something.
So this guy is just recording his screen and adding comment, adding a voice, a very
It's
creative
in
voice
their
to it.
Tron
He
lines.
made it
It
3
does
weeks
Tron
ago.
lines. Okay, things are blowing up behind me. Everything's happening all at once right now. Dude, it's...
Wow, this is good though. I'm gonna write this down. I might just go into this niche. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. This is good niche. This is a very good niche. GTA. You get so it's just to find a way to replicate it and easily. Like this one now, I don't think this is not so difficult because this guy is just recording the screen. But the point now, what makes this
Joe,
hard
I'm
is
so sorry.
you
I
have
didn't
to
mean to
have
blow
a
that
game.
guy.
You have to have
Oh.
a PS5
Okay,
or
I'm gonna turn
PS4.
those off really quick. I just saved you,
You
man.
get
I'm like Robin Hood. You're welcome, by the way, for
so
all
you
that
have to
stuff.
have that. If not, you cannot do this. Where it's easily applicable. But another thing, what I'm thinking is if you can find clips like this on the internet, if you don't have the game. But it's going to be more controlled if you have the game. But if you don't have the game, it's possible to. I don't know if it's possible. If you know it's possible, put it on the comment section. But if you can find a way to get clips like this and it's copyright free, you can easily replicate this. Okay, so one more and this video is going to be done. Gaming documentaries. Never seen that, but let me check. Let me see how it looks like. Gaming documentaries. And that's the sweet thing. That's another good thing about this. These are niches that I've never seen, but it might be popping off. You don't know. So getting this for $5 is very affordable. Okay, popularity. Go to this month again. Okay, the smartest bank heist in history.
To the cash depot in Sweden. She's counting banknotes, tons of money. But by now, it's just pieces of paper to her. Routine, really.
I want to know whether he's
Just like
actually
these heads.
speaking.
Why is it low quality?
Okay. So I think he's reacting to it.
Gobernó el mundo. Una ciudad de mármol, de acueductos.
Oh,
Todo esto con el objetivo de
This is an
entenderlo.
actual documentary. I'm not seeing any game.
A few days later, a playable build was compiled and made available to as a privilege normally reserved
Okay,
for
this is
kings
one.
and
9 days
dictators.
ago,
At this
233K.
time, his masterpiece was a game called Kingpin Life of Crime, a moderately popular 1998 first-person shooter that took place in a sprawling Art Deco
So you
city.
see, this channel is called I Finished a Video Game. This channel is called I Finished a Video Game. So that's a new one. You want to see? I think what they are basically doing is they're just telling the stories of how video games are. Like for instance, like in Mortal Kombat, probably they played Mortal Kombat start to finish, and then they'll tell you how the story goes from beginning to end. The game you cannot escape. Half-Life. Okay. And the views are not bad, to be honest. They absorb bad history of bad video games. Absorb. The tragic beauty of Dishonored 2. This is a niche. Wow. You see, this is the thing about doing niches that are on tap. The thing is, a lot of people don't know about them, and so they are not doing it. And mostly they are very difficult to produce as well. So people don't want to even tap it. So like, and they are very interesting. People that actually do it make the videos very interesting. So most of the times you can see they are not even getting, they don't even have one bad video. All their videos are above 200k. Okay, there's this one 73,000. So their lowest video is 73k. It's crazy. And people are struggling for views. See this one, 10 million, 7.6 million. So if you like, you might just come and check this channel out and then see if you can replicate their stuff. They have links here too. So they're into, this is their Discord. Okay, this is Twitch. Their Discord on Patreon. So you can see they're making money in different ways on here. But like you said, they made 534 views, and I think that's because they don't post frequently. The last video they posted was 3 months ago. Okay, so this niche, I'm going to write it down just because it's something I want to look at and explore. I might do a video and show you guys if I ever go into this niche, and I'll show you how it comes out. I've never done it before. In fact, to be honest, this is the first time I'm seeing the niche documentaries. All right. So if you already have your niche, another thing that's going to be a problem for you is to find titles that are going to bang every single time. I recommend you watch this video where I talk about finding titles and getting it right every time.